This set of the alleyway looks exactly like the real alleyway out there.
That's right. That's why we're doing Hollywood movie, right?
Well, why don't we just shoot in the real alleyway?
Because it's a real Hollywood movie.
No, yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
It's Friday, so it's time to scope out the hits and misses at the box office. And joining us now, film critic Lonita Cook, starting with The Disaster Artist, which is such a weird premise. It's a movie about the making of a movie, and the making of the movie they're talking about was a movie that was panned. It's being called one of the worst movies ever, but the movie about it is getting Oscar buzz.
That's right. That's right. So what the movie is actually about the biography that Greg Sestero wrote. He's the actor who plays in The Room, right? Mm-hmm. And The Room is a movie that came out in 2003, I think.
Yeah.
And it's
so bad that it went. It's so bad it has a cult following.
The worst movie ever made. If you go to IMDb, it says that he spent $6 million on this movie and it grossed $1,800.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So that's kind of what the numbers say. But over the years, people have fallen in love with this movie because it's so strange. He's so strange, and the lines are like, what are you doing here? Yeah, they're off. So
James Franco plays that guy.
Yes, Tommy Wiseau.
And he's getting Oscar buzz. People are calling James Franco's performance nothing less than brilliant.
Nothing less than brilliant, and that's not surprising to me. I'm a James Franco fan, so I like it, and I had a good time seeing both James and Dave on the screen together. It's a really good performance. In the movie, The Disaster Artist, they kind of compare some of James Franco's scenes to actual scenes from The Room, and he's done his homework. He's, and so I really like it. For me, it's super funny. I think that Tommy, they made him very sympathetic.
Yeah.
I just kept wondering, is it a little campy? Because you have to, I feel like with this movie, you had to balance between the story, what's universal about the story, and then what the fans of the movie are going to like about it, which is kind of this over-the-top weirdness.
Did it make you want to see The Room?
It made me want to see The Room. I did go watch some of it afterwards, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what it, and all the people who have seen The Room, they had a ton of screenings before The Disaster Artist of The Room.
I'm going to fix your mic. It's ruffling a little bit.
It's ruffling a little bit.
There we go. It's okay. It's
good to
you're
go.
So electric. So what about, there's a third movie that you're talking about, Tommy Lee Jones, Morgan Freeman, and Rene Russo. Just getting started. I'm so happy to see Rene Russo back on the screen.
Back on the screen. I have not gotten to see this movie. I'm going to go see it today. I wanted to see it beforehand because I thought maybe it's a little bit like Las Vegas, which is kind of these older guys having a hurrah, which I loved.
Right.
So I said, I'm definitely going to see this movie. And then nothing. There's no midnight screening. There was no advanced press screening.
That's weird.
That's weird. So I said, I'll go see it in the movies with fans. I'm looking forward to it, but I am a little curious why we were not able to see it beforehand.
Why they won't let the critics see it first? That is something interesting. Film critic Lonita Cook. We'll check back in with you next week, and maybe we'll have the answer by then. Thank you for being here.